for a few years. And as you probably heard in the executive overview, a lot of these are done. It's just a matter of scaling and having the ability to move this into a larger platform. Paytrak started when I was doing job data scraping with my partner, and we were scraping 5 million plus jobs a month, and selling that data to compensation departments and to some financial institutions that were interested in the movement of labor. I felt that I also needed some kind of a UI to make that data come to life, and that's where Paytrak came from. My partner really wanted to work on the data, and I decided to build this app. So it is live. It's functioning. I think there's some QA that needs to be done to make sure that it scales properly, but it certainly appears that it will. So that's kind of the status of this. So let me run you through Paytrak quick, give you a little idea of what it's all about. The search button that you see right in the middle is the freemium. It's a way to give you a little bit of data so that you understand, kind of what the application will do. If you click on that button, you're going to get a form that says, what job are you looking for? You pick the job you want, you pick the location you want, and up comes this information, which tells you what the current market rate information is in that location, as well as how it compares to the national average. Now, there's a lot more data behind this, and you'll see that in this intro. But that's kind of the freemium piece. If you're interested in what the current market rate is in your area, that's how it's done. If you go across the banners on the top, this is what I'll be explaining each one of those real quickly. Obviously, you can go to the website, which is paytrak.net. The blog is really around job market alerts. Its intent is to push information on how the job market is working. As you can see, it's been idle for a couple of years, but it's certainly there and ready to be expanded. Turbo, what that does is if you put those 2 lines of code in an application or on a website, it's going to load the freemium component. So you'll get that button that says search current rates, and off you go. Now, if you have a subscription, that same concept can give you more information. So, for example, you could put it into a VMS application and have it pull the location and job title out of the rec, and it'll pull more information than just the market rate. It's going to show you how many jobs are available in the market, how long the jobs have been open, that kind of thing. So there's a lot more information that will become part of that. But from a freemium perspective, you can use this very, very quickly and easy by just inserting those 2 lines of code into your website. The JMA piece, which is job market alerts, is more of a commercial ready component to this. So if you're a talent, if you're a contractor looking for work, or really a person looking for work, you can put in there the job title you're looking for, a location, target, et cetera, et cetera. And when jobs meet your criteria, it'll send you a note. It'll send it via text. You can also do interactive searching. So you could plug in a job or a title, and a location. It'll tell you how many jobs are available and how long they've been open and what the pay is. The bigger the subscription you have, the more information you get back, and you'll see that in pricing in just a minute. The next component to this is the texting. Now, this is interactive text that is not dependent on a predefined search. So what Paytrak text does is you could sit in a meeting, as an example, and say, I'm looking for a job title in a certain location, and you can text that in and say, and you'll get response that says, here's the pay, here's how many jobs are open, here's how much, here's how long the jobs have been open. There's some more information than that available with that subscription, but not in text format because it'll just end up being too much data. The next piece of it is pricing. So just a real quick look at pricing. Market rates is really just that. So you're going to get the freemium piece. You're going to get some trending charts. You're going to have access to Turbo, etc. And that all comes into that Paytrak Live piece. The premium is enhanced trending charts. You'll be able to see the specific job listings, whereas in the Paytrak Live piece, it's really going to give you summary data, whereas premium is going to give you really detailed data. The enterprise subscription is for advanced searches. So, for example, if you're in the financial market and you're interested in tickers, that would be available in the enterprise. There are some other components that still need some development work. You'll see third quarter of 20, kind of the same thing. It was put on the shelf when COVID hit, which we all know how disruptive that was to businesses. So it really has delayed that. The spec is certainly there. It just needs some attention. So that's really Paytrak. It's a pretty cool application. Like I say, it needs a little bit of work to finish. The bigger component to me is not the product piece, but the support piece. So if we're going to really launch this in a large way, we need that support infrastructure, and we also need to make sure that we continue to develop the application. So that's Paytrak. Hope you find it interesting. If you like, you can go to paytrak.net or click the link on the bottom of the website, or of this website. Thanks.